Morning, y'all. Austin Banks Outdoors here. Today we're gonna be doing another river fishing video. It's the river right here in my hometown that I was fishing in my kayaking videos, but instead of kayaking today, I'm just gonna do some shore spots. Reason for that is it's supposed to get pretty hot today. It's supposed to be like 90 degrees, so I don't really want to be on my kayak out in the river in that heat. So I'm just gonna fish a couple of the shore spots. Man, these mosquitoes are bad. Hopefully they're not too bad by the water. But yeah, I'll just fish a couple of the shore spots. Hopefully, if the fishing's good, I can get a good video in this one trip, but if not, I'll probably go out this evening and then maybe some other evenings depending on how good the fishing is. Got 2 rods with me. This river you can only use 1 rod, so at a time. I'm gonna set one up for a night crawler and fish the bottom for a little bit. Then I brought a tray of lures to try a bunch of different lures and hopefully catch something. So should be a good day of fishing, I'm hoping. September 15th, so fall is basically just starting, so I think it'll be pretty good. At least I hope so. But I'll meet you down by the water more when I go down there. But I don't know how good you guys will hear me down there because the spillway's right there, so it's pretty loud. So if the audio is not the best, that's why. But I'm hoping it won't be too bad. But let's get fishing and find out. Well, y'all, we made it down to the water. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful morning out here, so hopefully the fish are biting. I think they will. I think we'll have good luck. What I'm going to start off with first, actually, is I'm going to try this jig right here. That's one I have good luck with in the Mississippi when I use it by like the dams and stuff, so maybe it'll work here. I just hope I don't snag it and lose it, but we'll find out. So we'll throw that a couple times, and if we don't get anything, we'll switch it up. But that's the plan. Alright, so I cast this thing about a dozen times. I didn't have much luck, so I'm going to switch over to something else. I think I'm going to try this guy. Trying to get it de-hooked, but... Ow. Yeah, I just kind of threw this tray together quick this morning, but I think I'm going to try this guy next for a little bit and see if I can't get some to munch on this one. I cast this thing about 20 plus sometimes and nothing hit it, so we're gonna do one more switch on the lure here. I got this guy, it's actually brand new. I bought it at a garage sale, but looks brand new, so I'm gonna try this one. Looks like it'd be a good one. I'm not for sure, but we'll whip this one out a few times, and if we don't get anything with that, we're gonna switch over to the night crawler for a little bit, and then we'll go from there. So lure number 3, let's hope it's the lucky one. Alright, we're switching over to the night crawler now. I have a river rig set up on this one. I'll put a big gob on there for the first one, see what happens. But yeah, this setup is definitely an overkill for where I'm at. It's 2 ounces. I was just fishing the Mississippi yesterday, so it's the setup I was using, but I'm gonna use it here. It'll work, but definitely not needed. Well, yo, I'm not even gonna lie, I just got a snag and lost that whole setup, which kind of sucks, but whatever. But now I'm doing the setup I'd prefer for this spot. It's just 2 split shot sinkers, and then I put on a bigger hook and a night crawler, so that should work a lot better for this spot. So let's try it out. Yeah, I snagged something in there, so that sucks, but oh well. That's what happens in fishing. Got him. Look at that, switch to a night crawler and then I start catching them. A little smallmouth. There we go. Let's get the hook out of him. All right, first fish of the day, just a baby little smallmouth. Let's let him go. And he's off. There you go. Feels little, whatever it is. Probably not a little bass. Yep, another little bass. Another smallmouth. Let's get that hook out of him. Fish number 2. Another identical looking smallmouth. Let's let this guy go. There's a fish. Feels a little bigger than the other 2, that's for sure. Feels a decent size bigger. Hopefully that sun's not too badly glaring in the camera right now, but that's what we got to deal with. There you go. Feels a lot nicer. Looks like a nice smallmouth. Bring him over here. There we go. That's a beautiful smallmouth right there. Where was this guy when I was throwing the lures? Oh yeah, beautiful fish. Beautiful smallmouth. Some in the net. Forgot I had the net till right now. Oh, barely hooked him too. Look at that. Wow. I almost lost that guy. There we go. That is awesome. Freaking sweet smallmouth right there. Let's get a photo with this guy and then I'll let him go. Here we go. Here's that smallmouth I just got. Absolutely beautiful smallmouth right there. Wow. That is awesome. Can't beat that. Let's get this guy back in the water. What a beautiful smallmouth right there. These guys are so much fun to catch. Awesome. And away he goes. Yep. That's a fish. It's like another decent one. At least bigger than those first 2. Those are tiny. This one is fighting pretty good though. I'm trying to not look directly down there so I don't get all that sun in the camera. I'm sure that's hard to see. Come on, buddy. This is another bass. It should be a decent one. If it's a bass. Another bass. Nice. Let me get the net for this guy. Another nice smallmouth. Wow. Not as big as the other one, but I'll take it. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I tangled himself in there. Excuse me, buddy. Got the sinker all stuck, but there we go. Another nice smallmouth bass. I'll get that hook out and get some more photos with him. There we go, guys. Another nice smallmouth. Not as big as the other one, but still a darn good one. I'll take it. Get a good look at him. All right, I'm gonna get this guy back in the water now. Let's get bass number 4 in the water. Another good sized one for sure. Gotta love catching these smallmouth. They sure put up a good fight. Always fun. And away he goes. Well, y'all, we're back at the truck now. I'm gonna call it a day for fishing. It's getting pretty warm out and the mosquitoes are getting pretty bad. And the biting really died off at the end. I didn't get any bites for like the last 40 minutes. I switched to lures on and off again and I still wasn't getting bites. So I think I'm gonna just call it a day there. I'm not gonna end the video here. I'm probably gonna come back out here this evening or another day. I don't think I got enough content for a full video, so I'll try to add on to this video. But so for now, I'm gonna end it, but we'll be right back either, like I said, this evening or another day and do some more fishing. So I'll see you then. Okay, guys, we're back out here again this evening. We're at a new stretch in the river here. It's a different spot, but it's the same river. Figured I'd try something different, you know, switch it up. So let's hopefully have some luck. It's about, I don't know, 4:40, 5 o'clock. So we have like, I don't know, 2 hours left of good fishing. So hopefully we can get some more fish. First fish. Ah, took it right at the bank on my spinner. There we go. Got one. Switching things up, I just have this little spinner I was trying and it worked. The hook out of this guy. There we go. First fish of the evening. Just a small little smallmouth. Got him right on the shore there, so that's pretty cool. Okay. Bye, buddy. There we go. There's a fish. Another little smallie on the spinner. One's a little bit bigger, but barely. Sweet. Fish number 2 for the day. I actually had a third one on and it got off right as it hit. Oops. But I'll count it as 2 for now because that's all I brought in. But I've had 3 bites. There we go. Smallie number 2 for the evening. Another little baby. Bye, buddy. There we go. Little one again. Oh, just got off. There he goes. Barely had him hooked on. Huh. I keep seeing little ones chasing it to the shore and then they seem to hit it last minute. But hey, at least I'm getting action. There you go. Another little bass. Just another tiny one. That hook out of him. Smallmouth number 4 or 5. Forgot. I think 4. Well, I guess like 3 caught, but I've had a lot bite. Alright. Bye, buddy. Well, y'all, we had pretty good luck with the spinner there, but now I'm switching back over to the split shot and night crawler to see if we can't get some off that. The way the water comes in, it kind of pools right here in this dead spot, so I'm just going to cast there, let it sink, and see if we can't catch some stuff. Another little smallmouth. Tiny little guy. Smallest one of the day, I think. Look at that little guy. Bye, buddy. And he's gone. There we go. Another one. Must be just a little pool of them down there. Tighten that drag a little bit. Oh, he's being followed. There's like 3 of them down there. I want their buddy back. Alright, let's get the hook out of this guy. Another just baby smallmouth. I have a feeling if I keep casting in that spot, I'm going to keep catching them, but oh well. Still fun. Better than nothing. There we go. Another one. Well, it's a little bit bigger. This one's probably the biggest one so far this evening. But still not that big. Nothing like the one... Oh, you got off. Nothing like the ones I was catching this morning. Just to show you how fast these guys are biting, I'm literally hooking up the bait now. Alright. Just gonna whip it out there. Got worm all over me. Anyways. All I'm doing is casting right about there. Not far out at all. Just kind of in this calm pool. Click it, let it sit for just a little bit. Not long at all, and it seems they take it. Let's see. There we go. He's biting. There we go. Got him. Like I said, there must just be a school of these guys down there. Holy. Oops. Stuck in the vegetation. And just like that. Another nice smallmouth. I'll get the hook out of him, and I'll let him go. I got that hook out. Let's let this guy back in the water. And he's gone. Well, guys, as you can tell, this is going a lot better this evening than it did this morning, at least for catching. I've caught like, seriously, what, 10 now? Or this morning I only caught like 4, but 2 were a lot bigger. But yeah, they're all just sitting right in this spot here. I just keep dropping the worm, catching them, literally in like 5 seconds. It's pretty sweet, but it's kind of getting boring now because they're all like that big, but still fun catching them. So let's see if we can't get a bigger one out of that little spot there. There we go. One's a little bigger. Ah, oops. That hook out. There you go. Another nice little smallmouth. Let's put it back in the water. There you go. Just a school of them down there. Let's get this guy out. Jesus, they like to get caught in this little weed down there. That hook out? Wow, it's like fishing stocked fish out of a barrel almost. Alright, since I seem to just keep catching them on the night crawler, I'm gonna try to switch up and throw this little Mr. Twister, see if I can't catch any bigger ones out there. See what happens. There's a fish. Well, they're smallie. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised at this point, but I switched up lures and I got them to bite, so that was cool. Well, let's get them back in the water. Ow. I don't want one of these hooks in me though. Come on. There we go. Bye, buddy. Another one on the lure. Looks like another baby smallmouth. Jesus, that's all that's in here. Look at that thing. That lure is like a quarter of the size of what he is. Jesus, they're hungry. There he is. There's that little guy. I'll tell you what, fall here in southeast Minnesota is just such a calm and peaceful, pretty time. The leaves will probably be changing colors here pretty soon, but right now, what a beautiful day to just be sitting at the river and watching the sunset or catching some smallmouth. Such a great time out here. I got about 45 minutes left before I head her out, so lure's kind of slowing down again, so I'm gonna put a night crawler back on and see what we can keep catching. Got the crawler back out. See how long it takes to get our first bite. I guess that's not gonna be too long. Keep throwing where I was. There you go. And just like that, they start devouring the night crawler again. And I got my worm back. Win-win. Bye, buddy. Alright, night crawler sinker. Let's try this from a different angle. Sorry if this video is a little repetitive, catching the same size fish over and over. I got one already. That was pretty quick. Catching the same size fish over and over, but that's what's biting, so that's what we're doing. There we go. And just like that. Got another one. Another little smallie. Let's let this guy back. It seems like it's the same spot I keep throwing it. Like it goes, falls in a little crevice, and boom, you catch them every time. If you don't get a bite right away, there we go. Seems you can always recast and catch them then. There we go, another smallmouth. Nothing for size, but still fun to catch. Here we go, let's see if we can get smallmouth number 30 for the day. I'm not sure if it's actually 30, but it's quite a bit. Come on. There we go. It was a little bit bigger than the other ones. Nothing crazy though. Probably the biggest one this evening though. I've said that a few times, but this actually I think is. Yeah, it's definitely gotta be. Not a terrible looking one. We'll get a quick picture of him, then I'll let him go. All right, let's get this guy back in the water. Thanks for biting. Tell your friends I said hi. Well, the night's wrapping up here, so I don't got a whole lot left, but I'll throw another worm, keep trying. Fishing has been absolutely phenomenal tonight. I've caught so many. I got to the point where I just quit recording them all because I figured a 20-minute video of constant little smallmouth won't be that much fun to watch, but like I said, they just keep hitting like non-stop. It's crazy. It's crazy to think that this river I'm fishing in the spring, it's the same thing but with like rough fish, like your suckers and carp. They'll just bite non-stop. That's all you catch. But then come the fall, it's like all you ever get is smallmouth, which, hey, I'm not gonna complain about that. It's pretty nice, but yeah, what a great night. So I'll fish for maybe like another 20 minutes, so catch a couple more on the GoPro and then probably call it a night there. But thanks guys for watching this far in the video. I appreciate it. There we go. Probably try to catch one more and call it a night here. And there you go. Another smallmouth. No surprise there. Let's get that hook out of him. Look at that. Smallmouth with a view. Alright, y'all. It's going to be the last cast of the night. We got a full gob of night crawler. Let's see if we can get one more fish to end this night. End the video on a good note. I believe we can. I hope we can at least. Here goes nothing. Come on, there's got to be one more fish out there. There we go. There we go. Sweet. We're going to end this night with one more fish. Let's get that hook out of him. There we go. Ending the night with another tiny smallmouth and a beautiful view. Let's let this guy go. Bye, buddy. Well, y'all, we're gonna end the video there. We got one last fish like I was hoping. I just gotta say, this was a great evening for fishing. I did not expect this at all. Like, I expected to catch a couple, but wow, we used like 3 different lures. We're catching them, slayed them on the night crawlers. I didn't even keep count, but I'd guess it had been close to 30 or something. If you count the 5 or so we caught this morning. I mean, that was, overall, this day was just an amazing day of fishing. And what a beautiful night it turned out to be. I mean, just look at that. Beautiful sunset, beautiful calm night. How perfect. I don't know, I had a blast making this video. This was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I hope it wasn't too boring watching all those smallmouth over and over again, but it's all that was biting. I mean, literally every fish I caught today was a smallmouth. That's pretty crazy. Before I end this video, let's get one more look at this beautiful river. Just absolutely stunning. But anyways, I want to say thank you guys so much, so much for watching this video. If you watched it this far in, I really truly appreciate it. Like I said, I didn't think we'd have this much luck and have such a great output of fish, but we did. So I'm really thankful for that. But I just want to say again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or anything, just leave a comment. I'll make sure to get back to you. I respond to everybody. And until I see you guys in the next video, Austin Banks Outdoors out.